evening, everybody. My name is Linda O'Leary from Health Life Balance. I'm a nutrition and weight loss coach, and I suppose one very important thing for me is that I love what I do because I feel very passionate about the business that I'm in now. I've managed to turn something I feel so passionate about into my full-time job. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is that I've lost 10 stone and I've the weight off over 6 years. So here's a picture of me at 19 and a half stone. But I suppose I've completely turned my life around, and now I'm lucky enough to help other clients do the same. The reason I needed to turn my life around, though, was I suppose my previous experience of being self-employed wasn't such a successful one. I was partner in a business. We had 3 shops, 15 staff, looked fabulous from the outside, looked like a really successful business, but behind the scenes it wasn't so good. We had negative cash flow, mounting debts, and my credit card was maxed out. I was completely stressed out, and I really started to slip into a dark place. I really felt so stressed out all the time, sleepless nights, worrying about phone calls coming in from debtors and banks and all the rest. I ended up with irritable bowel syndrome, and I was starting to go into stress-induced depression. So I needed to do something about it. In fairness, I think in hindsight I look back, there was a lot of telltale signs that the business wasn't going so well. We had a fire, we had 3 floods, we had a break-in, and all we were short of was the plague of locusts, and we were done. So to be fair, looking back, the universe was trying to tell me something, and I eventually copped on. I said, okay, this is just not meant to be, it's not for me. So I took a difficult choice and I went back to work for somebody else, which when you've been self-employed for quite a few years, you actually feel like you're unemployable. But I thought, I have to go back to the drawing board somewhere and I need to pay the mortgage. So I went back and worked for somebody else and decided what it was I wanted to do. So on my weight loss journey, I actually started to help some friends and family lose some weight and turn their lives around, and I got such a buzz out of it. I thought, geez, you know what, if I could turn this into a business, surely that's the holy grail. So went back to college, studied nutrition, started to look at behaviours around food and around weight loss, and I developed a program and I started to help other people to lose weight. So I just thought to myself, okay, I'm going to roll this out, and so Health Life Balance was born. The reason I came up with the name was, it isn't all or nothing. It's about balancing your health but still having a life. You don't have to give up everything that you enjoy. The program really took form of in three different particles, really. Nutrition, it's not a diet to lose weight. It's really about learning a little bit more about nutrition so that you can apply it for the rest of your life. The second part is the exercise, and Paul's hit the nail on the head there. You really, it's about just becoming more active in your daily life. And a short burst in the gym like that, rather than have to spend a couple of hours, I think we'd all be up for that anyway. But the last part is probably the most important part. It's the behaviour side of the program. We all have triggers to eat and overeat. It's stress, boredom, being tired, making excuses. And really, unless you get on top of those triggers once and for all, it doesn't matter what diet you go on, you're going to fall back into the old way of comfort eating. So while it's not all about weight loss, I lost 10 stone, but a lot of clients come to me really to overhaul their lifestyle. And I think we're very, very guilty, all of us, of putting everybody else first, putting our business first, saying we don't have time for exercise, we don't have time to eat properly and everything else. But really, at the end of the day, if you don't look after yourself, there is not going to be a business to worry about for too long. So you owe it to yourself. And I mean, if I was able to do it and lose a 10 stone and get the balance right, absolutely, guys, it's never too late. So, I mean, by all means, check out the website. You can look at more horrendous photographs before and after. So it's healthlifebalance.ie, and thanks for the opportunity to come and talk to me.